my part in the creation of this idea was when I wrote a kind of letter to myself from a future place a couple of years ago. We just had our first global BridgeFest in Costa Rica, and that was what I was imagining I would love to be a part of. And then we spent a bit of time at this place last summer, and it was then that Jane and I started to talk about how could we make this happen.
We were here with just our team last year, and it felt very festival-like. What if we open the boundaries of Bridge and invite clients, Bridge associates,
friends and family.
It's a completely new angle on the work that we do. It opens up the possibility for us to do stuff that's more leading edge, that we wouldn't normally be asked for by our clients.
We can have lots of habits that are made by ourselves, but also habits that are made by our busy working lives, that we don't pause, we don't stop, we don't fuel our bodies in the right way.
Well, I think we wanted to give people some space to reflect on their own vitality and what they can do to better manage their vitality and their energy.
In that session, we got people to stand around the kind of 4 areas of energy, which is physical, mental, emotional and spiritual. The more I do this work, I realise that I don't have the answers. There's a lot of wisdom in other people. So I think it just gave a lovely opportunity for people to share their wisdom. We had a great time where people talked about the things that they do. I think everybody learnt from that and got some great hints and tips.
People said that they found very simple ways to experiment with doing things differently.
There was one particular tool that was really helpful in helping me to get clear about what my emotions are and then what the thoughts are behind it, and then changing the story. This felt just like I've just got a new insight, a new way of looking at it, so it's been really good.
It's important for people to practice yoga, and it doesn't happen every time, and it certainly doesn't happen straight away, but it starts to open the idea of what would it be like to live in your body. And it's a great opportunity to get out of your kind of thinking mind and your headspace and just drop down into, it's your feeling space, but it's just your body. If I can kind of do one thing through yoga, it's to remind people that they're not broken. That's it. They're great as they are.
It's been nice to come to connect with other people, to connect with myself. It was just sharing generally. It was just sharing with people, and there were lots of little things that people said, made me look at things slightly differently. Somebody said, if I don't know you and you don't know me, the way we treat each other is controlled by other people. And I thought that was brilliant.
I came to offer a workshop which was about embodiment, and we were using the Franklin method. We concentrate quite a lot on looking at how the pelvis moves and how that works. Knowledge of that can help you with your productivity and your presence and be more creative. They really joined in, yeah, they were great. If some people take one positive thing, that's great as far as I'm concerned.
It's been an experiment, an exploration of that unique genius that resides in us all, to kind of make the idea of purpose into something which is not so much out there, but really something which arises from within us. The heart can read well-being, the heart can read joy, the heart can read happiness, the heart can read health. We were inviting people to see if they could start to notice what it felt like when they put their attention in their heart.
Vision pictures. We use it a lot on the work we do in Bridge, and in this context we lay out a whole series of pictures, invite them to walk around in silence. If a picture jumps out at them, there's a reason for that, and not to try and intellectualize it straight away, but just to go, oh, that's interesting, so take that picture, what might that be saying about your sense of purpose? Really trying to get people to sort of connect more to their sort of heartfelt sense of who they are.
Talk about in Bridge as, you know, part of our DNA is a kind of disrupt and awaken and bring people together, create unlikely collisions, and this is what we've done, and it's just been 24 hours. People are leaving, I think, with their spirits lifted.
Just so many moments of inspiration, acts of kindness we don't normally see.
Yeah, so job done.